Hey, Mr. Chris here from the Lancaster Science Factory. I hope everyone's doing well out there. I just wanted to put up some sort of digital content, and I thought that the perfect thing to do here to start things off would be to give a tutorial on making classic retro style video games on MakeCode.com. Again, the website we're going to be using www.makecode.com. So one of the things I love about MakeCode.com is that they're browser based. So anybody can hop into a Chromebook or a PC and they can get started, start coding. If they have the hardware like we do at the Science Factory, we have Circuit Playground Express and Lego Mindstorms, you can easily hop right on a computer and start coding. But even if you don't have hardware, you can still play around with some code with this arcade function, which is what I wanted to show you today. So the MakeCode Arcade has tons of lessons and tutorials for creating video games. Today I wanted to keep things as simple as possible, so let's scroll down here past some of these tutorials and example games. We're looking for game design concepts right here. You'll see it there. And a project called Walking Hero, which is a super simple tutorial that has you moving around your own custom character. So what we're going to do is design a main character for a video game. Think like a classic NES style character like Mario or Link from The Legend of Zelda. Everything in these tutorials is thoroughly explained step by step. The code blocks are color coded, and for the tutorials everything's simplified. So if we look over here, we can easily see the block that we need, and then we can open up here to get started with the design. So to design your character here, you can choose just a few random colors, maybe make a head, maybe choose a different color for the eyes. But you see, it's pretty simple to go back and forth and find just a little basic design. Maybe you want to give your character some arms and legs. I don't know, maybe some shoes, maybe a super cool hat. Once you're done with your character, click done, and then we can see our character pop up into our little gaming area here. You can even enlarge the screen if you want. You see, there he is. I might make a quick change because that black doesn't show up super well on the black background, so I'm going to quickly just edit. And there we have that. Maybe it'll show up a little better there, and you can see his face. The main goal of this is to be able to get our character to move when we press the directional buttons on the keyboard here. So we're going to see if we can add one more piece of code here to get it to work correctly. It's actually pretty simple there. If we click on the controller tab, the one available block there, we'll make it to where we can control our character with the directional buttons. Hey! Not too shabby, right? And there you have it. At this point, you're basically done with your tutorial. If you minimize the screen here, you'll see there's a couple other steps to the project there. And once you click finish, you can take this project and you can publish it, you can share it. At this point, maybe you would want to save your design for a future game. You go to this code on MakeCode. So once you're done with the tutorial, you can either go back to the main page, you can check out some other designs tutorials, are very beginner friendly. You could also go through the game design concepts here and go through each of these tutorials, and each one introduces an important concept of designing games. I would recommend going through all of these. The MakeCode website has special live streaming sessions every day because of the COVID-19 school closures. So take a look at that resource. We got live video streaming all day, every day. So if you wanted to jump in at 11 a.m., you could get a beginner live MakeCode arcade live stream. So I appreciate you spending a few minutes chatting with me about video games. Don't forget that we're still offering STEM camps this summer. That'll be a great time to sign up and show support for the Lancaster Science Factory.